ಮಾತಂಗವದನಾ ಆನಂದ ಸದನಾ ಮಾತಂಗವದನಾ ಆನಂದ ಸದನಾ ಮಾತಂಗವದನಾ ಆನಂದ ಸದನಾ ಮಾತಂಗವದನಾ ಆನಂದ ಸದನಾ ಮಹಾದೇವ ಶಿವ ಶಂಭೋ ನಂದನ ಮಹಾದೇವ ಶಿವ ಶಂಭೋ ನಂದನ ಮಹಾದೇವ ಶಿವ ಶಂಭೋ ನಂದನ ಮಹಾದೇವ ಶಿವ ಶಂಭೋ ನಂದನ ಮಾತಂಗವದನಾ ಆನಂದ ಸದನಾ ಮಾತಂಗವದನಾ ಆನಂದ ಸದನಾ ಮಾಯ ವಿನಾಶಕ ಮೂಷಿಕ ವಾಹನ ಮಾಯ ವಿನಾಶಕ ಮೂಷಿಕ ವಾಹನ ಮಾಯ ವಿನಾಶಕ ಮೂಷಿಕ ವಾಹನ ಮಾಯ ವಿನಾಶಕ ಮೂಷಿಕ ವಾಹನ ಮಾತ ಮಹೇಶ್ವರಿ ಭವಾನಿ ನಂದನ ಮಹೇಶ್ವರಿ ಮಹಾನಿ ನಂದನ ಮಾತೆ ಮಹೇಶ್ವರಿ ಭವಾನಿ ನಂದನ ಮಹೇಶ್ವರಿ ಭವಾನಿ ನಂದನ ಮಹಾಗಣಪತಿ ಮಂಗಳ ಸದನ ಮಹಾಗಣಪತಿ ಮಂಗಳ ಸದನ ಮಹಾಗಣಪತಿ ಮಂಗಳ ಸದನ ಮಹಾಗಣಪತಿ ಮಂಗಳ ಸದನ ಮಾತಂಗವದನಾ ಆನಂದ ಸದನ ಮಾತಂಗವದನಾ ಆನಂದ ಸದನ ಮಾತಂಗವದನಾ ಆನಂದ ಸದನ ಮಾತಂಗವದನಾ ಆನಂದ ಸದನ. So do you want to sing some?
You can come in actually, both of them, because you cannot see from there.
No, no, no.
There is space here.
Plenty of space here.
ಯಮುನಾ ತೀರ ವಿಹಾರಿ ವೃಂದಾವನ ಸಂಚಾರಿ ಯಮುನಾ ತೀರ ವಿಹಾರಿ ವೃಂದಾವನ ಸಂಚಾರಿ ब्रह्मचारी
वर्धनगिरिधारी गोपाल कृष्ण मुरारी। कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय। கருணார்ணவமாய் கருதக்கதி நல்கும் அருணாச்சல சிவமீதாம் அருணாச்சலவரற்கேற்ற அக்ஷரமணமாலை சாற்ற கருணாகர கணபதியே கரமருளி காப்பாயே. அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சலா அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சலா அருணாச்சலமென அகமே அகத்தை வேறறுப்பாய் அருணாச்சலா அழகு சுந்தரம் போலகமும் நீ கவினமாயிருப்போம் அருணாச்சலா அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சலா அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சலா அகம் புகுந்தீர்த்துன் அககுகை திரையாய் அமர்வித்ததென்கொல் அருணாச்சலா ஆறு காவினை ஆண்டெனை அகற்றிடு அகிலம் பழித்திடும் அருணாச்சலா அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சலா அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சலா இப்பழிதா புனையே நினைப்பித்தாய் இனி யார் விடுவார் அருணாச்சலா ஈன்றிடும் மன்னை தெரிதருள் புரிவோர் இதுவோ உனதருள் அருணாச்சலா அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சலா அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சலா உனையே மாற்றி ஓடாதுள்ளத்தின் உறுதியாயிருப்பாய் அருணாச்சலா ஊர்சோட்டுள்ளம் விடாதுனை கண்டடங்கிட உன்னழகை காட்டருணாச்சலா அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சலா அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சலா என்னை அழித்து போது என்னை களவாவிடு இதுவோ ஆன்மை அருணாச்சலா ஏ இந்த உறக்கம் என்னை பிறரிழுக்க இது உனக்கழகோ அருணாச்சலா அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சலா அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சலா ஐம்புலக் கள்வர் அகத்தினில் புகும் போது அகத்தினில் இல்லையோ அருணாச்சலா ஒருவனாம் உன்னை ஒழித்தவர் வருவார் உன் சூதே இது அருணாச்சலா அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சலா அருணாச்சல அறிவார் அருணாச்சலா. ஔவை போல் எனக்கு உன் அருளை தந்து ஆழ்வதும் கடன் அருணாச்சலா. அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ அருணாச்சல சிவ 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 அருணாச்சலா. அருணாச்சலம் வாழி அன்பர்களும் வாழி அக்ஷரமணமாலை வாழி. So Divya, you want to say a few words introducing?
Namaste everyone. Thank you so much for coming this evening. We are so lucky to have Swami Ramana Swaroopananda ji, who has come and graced us in Melbourne. After a few years of interruption thanks to COVID, we are lucky we are back with the full blast, and I'm sure you're all as excited as I am to hear from him. There will be morning classes as well, meditation classes. If you haven't received the flyer, please contact me or get in touch with my husband as well, and we can share that with you. I've also created a little WhatsApp group for ease of communication. If you want to get in touch or whatever, we can do that as well through there. And if you have any suggestions on how we can make this work better, please just reach out as well. Hope you enjoy. Hari Om. सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। அண்ணாமலையாய் அடியேனை ஆண்ட அன்றே ஆவியுடல் கொண்டாய் எனக்கோர் குறையுண்டோ குறையும் குணமும் நீ அல்லால் என்னேனிவற்றை என்னுயிரே எண்ணம் எதுவோ அது செய்வாய் கண்ணே உந்தன் கழலினையில் காதற் பெருக்கே தருவாயே கண்ணே உந்தன் கழலினையில் காதற் பெருக்கே தருவாயே। ஓம் அதிமதுர சாபஹஸ்தாம் अपरिमितां मोदभान सौभाग्याम् अरुणाम् अतिशयकरुणाम् अभिनवकुलसुन्दरीं वन्दे। ॐ ऐं ह्रीं श्रीं श्री अरुणाचलम्। I'm so glad to be here after 2-3 years. And I'm very thankful to Vidya and Naresh to
to have arranged this satsang, beautiful satsang. And to talk about Bhagavan and his teaching is always joy to me. And so they have given this joy to me. I am very thankful to them. So you all know about Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi, I suppose. You all know. A great saint who lived in Arunachala for 54 years. And always he was immersed in mauna, pure silence, and always abiding in his heart as pure self. He is Bhagavan himself. He is Arunachala himself in human form. And Dakshinamurti himself has come down once again to reveal this supreme truth. Like Dakshinamurti, he was also always in mauna mostly. And occasionally he spoke and he revealed the truth. You all know his Upadesha is Atma Vichara, to inquire who am I, what am I. That is his Upadesha. So this text Upadesa Saram is a beautiful text. In fact, we have to be very grateful to his disciple Muruganar Swamigal. He was a great poet, saint Muruganar Swamigal. So he was compiling something called as Sannidhi Murai. Like Manikavashaha writing about Lord Shiva, Muruganar Swamiji was writing about Bhagavan Ramana. So many poems he was writing. It's called as Ramana Sannidhi Murai. So there comes a story. Once a forest called as Dharukavanam, there certain rishis were living there. In fact, they were great pandits, great karmakandis. They were living there and they were performing yaga yajnas and propitiating the higher. But they were so arrogant. They were thinking that we are masters of Vedas and we are performing this yaga yajna and we are enjoying the fruits thereof. So they were wondering, what has got the Lord to do with this? Where is God in between? So I am doing and I am enjoying, like all of us, most of us, the modern, people. I am yearning, I am spending, I am enjoying. Where is God? Why should we think about God? Oh God. So this is what people think. So those great the scholars also were thinking that way only. So they were sort of doing yaga yajnadikal. And they were also enjoying fruits of the yaga yajnas. But slowly they grew in their arrogance. They even denied God, saying, what nonsense, who is this God? Like that. Then Lord Shiva, he wanted to really teach them. Actually wanted, out of compassion, wanted to reveal them the truth. So one day he appeared as a young Bhikshandava. Bhikshandava means one seeking alms, like a Bhikshandi. Bhikshandava is an important form of Lord Shiva. So he appeared at Dharukavanam. When he appeared as a 16-year-old handsome young man, all the wives of the rishis, they got so infatuated. So they started going behind this young man. These rishis, when they were doing their rituals, they were told, hey, your wives, they are all going behind the young man. Now you run. So they got so angry. At that moment, it goes, the Purana goes, Lord Vishnu appeared as Mohini. Beautiful damsel. She appeared in front of them. They forgot everything. They got very infatuated. And they were going behind this Mohini. Imagine in a village, all the women folk were going behind a young man and all the men folk were going behind a young girl. Imagine. Meaning, howsoever they were great, they were knowing Vedas, they were doing all these yaga yajnas, rituals, but still they were slaves to their own mind, their own lust and passion. So it means they are not above their mind, above their inherent tendencies, lust and passions. So this is what Lord wanted to teach. So then Mohini disappeared suddenly. Then they came back to their senses. Oh, what were we doing? And then they remembered, oh my, our wives are going behind somebody. So they ran, it seems. And then they created some weapons out of their mantra shakti, and they waged a war against Lord Shiva. And for Lord Shiva, what? Nothing. So then he revealed his original form. Then these rishis, they got stunned, and then they surrendered at his feet. So then Lord Shiva gave them Upadesha. So when Murugan Swamiji was writing this Purana, when this portion came, he thought Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi would be fit enough to give the Upadesha given by Lord Shiva. So he approached Bhagavan, saying, Bhagavan, now this portion I am not qualified enough to write. What Shiva taught these Tarukavanat rishis. So you are the right person to give out this knowledge, the essence of all the Upadesha. Whatever Shiva taught to the Tarukavanat rishis, I request you to give it out, you to write that portion. Then Bhagavan agreed, and then he wrote to this Upadesa Saram, a beautiful compilation of 30 poems, in fact 29. 30th, Murugan Swami himself wrote and completed it actually. So this came as a revelation from Bhagavan himself. And it is the essence of all the teachings. So it's called as Upadesa Saram. So it was first written in Tamil only as Upadesa Undiyar. Later, devotees requested Bhagavan, and he himself wrote in Sanskrit as Upadesa Saram. And then he himself wrote in Telugu and Malayalam also. So this Upadesa Saram has been not translated, has been given in all these 4 languages. The same essence is conveyed in all the 4 languages. So we have to be very thankful to Murugan Swami, because without him, Bhagavan would not have given this to the world. So this is very, very auspicious. You know why? Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi, a great saint and a great jnani, he was always immersed in himself, not, talking much. To bring out this from him is not an ordinary thing. To bring out this knowledge from him. So, the Lord Arunachala, he made Murugan Swami as an instrument to reveal this truth from the heart of Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi. So, it is the essence of all Upadesha, meaning, first 3 verses, Bhagavan gives the essence of Karma Yoga. And then in the next 7 verses, he gives the essence of Bhakti Yoga. And then 3-4 verses, he gives the essence of Raja Yoga or Ashtanga Yoga, they say, he gives the essence of that. And then next 4-5 verses, he gives the essence of Atma Vichara, his real Upadesha, Bhagavan Upadesha. And then the last 10 verses, 9 to 10 verses, he gives the essence of all Upanishadic knowledge, meaning Jnana Yoga. So all the yogas are covered here. See, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, he wrote 700 verses. It compiled in 18 chapters, and he revealed this knowledge. Bhagavan is, in simple 29 verses, he has revealed this. In his own unique style, direct, straight, he has revealed this. It's so beautiful. So that is the text we are going to study now for the next 5 days, today and next 4 days. So you all have got the text now in your hand. See, I am very fond of the Tamil version, Upadesa Undiyar. But here, Divya told me that there are also people who do not know Tamil. So, to help them all, we will take in Sanskrit only, Upadesa Saram. I will chant, you follow me, and then I will explain to you. First verse, Karturajñaya prapyate palam. Prapyate palam. Karma kim param, karma tajjadam. Karma kim param, karma tajjadam. Once again. Karturajñaya prapyate palam.
कर्तुराज्ञया प्राप्यते फलम्
Karma kim param karma tajjadam.
कर्म किं परं कर्म तज्जडम्.
So here, as if Lord Shiva speaking to the Tarukavana Trishis, what he is saying? Kartuhu ajnaya prapyate palam. Kartuhu means in Sanskrit the doer. Kartuhu. Ajnaya, according to his command. Ajnaya, according to his command. Prapyate palam. You gain the fruits of your own actions. So, as the doer commands, so you gain the fruits of actions. That is what the Tarugavana Trishis also were thinking, no? I am the doer and I am the enjoyer. Where is God? That's what they were thinking, no? The first statement, as if, confirming their mental state. Kartuhu ajnaya prapyate palam. This word kartu is a very tricky word. The doer. Kartuhu means the doer. Kartan. Christians would say kartare, kartarahi, yesuve enna solluvaanga. Kartar. Kartar means what? The doer. Actually, the trick here is, as a jiva, we think ourselves to be the doer. I am the doer, right? But actually, who is the doer? The real doer is the Lord. He is a real karta. Why he is a real karta? Because our knowledge is very limited. Our powers are very, very limited. And our Sankalpa Shakti is very limited. So, actually, even if we want to achieve certain things, we are unable to. Is that not so? So, if you closely watch the whole drama, you will understand that there is a higher intelligence which is really running the show. We are like pawns in his hands, or puppets, they say, no? In the puppeteer's hand. But out of our ignorance, out of our arrogance, we say, no, I am the doer. But alas, most of the time, in spite of our efforts, in spite of our hard work, we are unable to achieve whatever we think of. Why? Why? Because there are so many factors involved in achieving a result. For example, let us say, Vidya has organized this satsanga, let us say. She has invited the Swami also here. Suppose Swamiji misses his flight, let us say. Actually, I was about to miss. By God's grace only, everything fell in place. I forgot my passport. After traveling for say 1 hour, one hour or so, I remembered it. Forgot means what? I misplaced somewhere. Somehow I rushed back and then took it and ran. And the last minute, I made it. So it's all God, Lord's grace. If not, I would have missed the flight. That is one thing. Second thing, you suppose, let us say, there is a huge storm here, or some sort of a flood and all those stuff. Can this happen? If Swamiji falls sick, can it happen? So there are so many factors like that, which has to come together for an event, for anything to happen. So we think we are doing it, but no, there is a higher power which is making everything to happen, brings everything together. That is why it is said, Daiva Shakti, or the higher power, which is the real doer. And we are just an instrument. Yes, we are playing our roles, definitely. But there also, if you see, I am playing my role, let us say. I cannot survive without breathing. that air is from the cosmos, from the universe. I have not created the air. And there should be a certain temperature in my body for me to be healthy. If it is too cold, I will freeze. Now I am freezing here. Because I am from Tiruvannamalai. It's a very hot place. For me, even 25 degrees cold. Here it goes to 5 degrees, they say. So, certain heat is required. The heat is the Lord's prasadam. The Panchabhuta is Lord's prasadam only. And above everything, the intelligence is Lord only. So if you think deeply, what are we doing here? Nothing actually. It is His intelligence functioning through the buddhi. And His earth, His water, His air, His fire. Everything is His. If you just sow the seeds, will the crop comes up? No. It is His rains. The sun's heat. It is His. Everything is His. How can we claim anything to be ours? You think deeply. See, the man and woman, they come together and there comes a child. But nobody knows how it happens. Meaning the eyes, the nose, the ears, everything in proper place. The heart, the lungs, the kidneys. We have not, designed everything. If we have designed, everything would have gone wrong. Thank God. And above everything, the intelligence. So if you think deeply, my God, what are we doing here? Nothing actually. Think about it. So because of His grace, everything is happening. Kartuhu Ajnaya. Because of His will, because of His command, everything is happening. Good or bad. Even bad, Swamiji? Yes. The petrol is required for a car to run. Even for the accident, petrol is required. Is that not so? Yeah. Without petrol, the car cannot move. How can it meet with an accident? But the steering is in our hands. So if we are intelligent enough, we can drive properly and we can reach the destination. If you are foolish enough, if you are drunk, then we go and hit a tree or something. So Lord has given us intelligence to think, to decide, to do things. But ultimately, if you think, He is the doer. So kartuhu ajnaya prapyate palam. Because of His command, you gain the desired results. Not just because of your intelligence or your samarthyam, your kettikaratanam in Tamil they say. You are so smart. That's why you could do it. So whenever I watch tennis or cricket and all, whenever they get a point, they say, no. Oh. I wonder what are they doing. Okay, it's okay in the game, but actually we also something goes right, something we achieve. We throw a party, this and that. But He is a real doer. Kartuhu ajnaya, because of His command. Karma paladhata, He is called as Karma paladhata. So because of His command, everything is happening actually. Lord Krishna says in Gita also, hey Arjuna, I have killed all these Gauravas, Duryodhanadis, I have killed. Now you just act as if you are waging this war and take all the credit. I have already killed them, he says. So Lord has done it already. So the match is fixed already. What are we doing here? So kartuhu ajnaya prapyate palam. Because as per His wish, as per His command, everything is happening here. We are gaining the fruits of our actions. Karma kim param? Can karma be supreme? Param means here supreme. Can karma be supreme? How it can be? Karma tad jadam. Karma is insentient. Jadam means what? Insentient. See, it's a very important idea. Karma tad jadam. Meaning, even our body mind is jadam. The world is inert. Because of that Chaitanya Vastu, which is expressing through our instruments, through our, Manabuddhi, everything is enlivened actually. That pure consciousness, they say, the higher intelligence or pure consciousness, they say, because of it is functioning through us. We are able to think, we are able to even act in the world outside. Because of its intelligence, because of its power, Shakti, of its power. See, when the life departs, what they say? It's no more auspicious. Shiva, it is Shava. Is dead. What happened? Gone. So that life force, where from it comes? What is that? See, think. Still deeper if you go. Only when that Chaitanya Vastu, when that enlivens the body mind is able to function. When that enlivens the antakarana, the emotions and thoughts, the ideas, the concepts, everything comes because of the touch of that divine consciousness. So karma kim param? How can you say karma, the actions are supreme? Karma tad jadam. It is jadam, insentient. It has no intelligence of its own. Think about it. Therefore, Shiva was as if telling to Targavana Rishis, you people were thinking that I am the doer, I am the enjoyer, where is God? The very fact that you are breathing is because of His grace. The very fact that the food what you are eating is getting digested is because of His grace. The very fact that you are able to excrete the waste out of your system is because of His grace. How many people are unable to move their bowels? They say constipation, no? It's a very deadly thing, I tell you. Because of the prana and apana, these functions are happening. Prana and apana. Prana means there's a Shakti. Apana means for excretion. When you grow older and older, the apana Shakti becomes very weak. So you're unable to push it out. Excrete even. Everything is His grace. Please understand. See, only when something goes wrong, we appreciate that all these days it has been functioning beautifully. Otherwise, we are not even aware. We take it for granted. If the head is properly placed in the shoulders, it is also His grace. Because sometimes you get neck pain. Then you realize, my God, the very head is placed in my shoulder is His grace. Sometimes, sleep in a very awkward position. When you get up, you will get a lot of neck pain. Then you realize, my God, all these days my neck was okay. I was not realizing it. Like that, everything is His grace actually. Kartuhu ajnaya prapyate palam. You are living here comfortably. See how many people are suffering in this world. If we are living comfortably, decently, it is His grace only. Of course. Karma kimparam. You think you are doing and you are achieving. Makuru dhanajana yavvana garvam harati nimeshat khala sarvam. Maya mayamitam akilam buddhva Brahmapadam tvam pravisha viditva. Don't be proud of your, jana, dhana, wealth, jana, people, yavana, youthfulness. Harati nimeshat kala sarvam. Kala means the time is very powerful. Harati nimeshat kala sarvam. It can destroy everything within no time. Nimesha means the imai polludu. It is called as nimisham. Harati nimeshat kala sarvam. It's very true. Maya mayamidam. This is full of maya. So therefore, be humble. Whatever is your blessings, count the blessings. So this karma is jada. It cannot bear fruits by itself. There is the Lord, the Supreme Intelligence, which is running the show here. Because of His grace, everything is happening. Because of the touch of that enlivening principle called as consciousness, everything is activated, enlivened. So be grateful, be humble. That is the idea. Karma, kim param? Can karma itself be supreme? Karma tad jadam. The karma is jadam. Only when it is illuminated or touched by the pure consciousness, the karma has got some meaning. It is enlivened or things happen. See, I tell you one thing, very important thing. When you go to sleep and then when you come back, there is no guarantee that you will come back. And not only that, there is a peculiar sort of a state where you cannot open your eyes. See, once it happened to me, a very strange thing. I think I slept very deeply. I don't know whether I was dreaming or I was awake. I am not sure. I was unable to open my eyes. I was struggling to open my eyes. I was unable to. And after some struggle, then I opened my eyes. Then I realized, my God, the very fact that I am able to open my eyes itself is His grace. Then later, I met a person who had a peculiar disease where he cannot open his eyes. For some funny, some strange reason. I don't know, she may be able to explain, I don't know. So, I tell you, we take everything for granted here in this world. Karma kim param, karma ta jadam. This is jadam only, Bhagavan says. So after establishing this, then he moves on. Then he explains what is the nature of this karma. Every day we are acting in the world outside now. Actions and reactions. So what's happening here? What is the nature of karma? So beautifully Bhagavan explains. Okay. It actually opens our eyes and little scary also. I tell you it is scary also. I will tell you why. Karturajñaya prapyate palam.
Karturajñaya prapyate palam.
Karma kim param karma tajjadam.
Karma kim param karma tajjadam.
Kriti mahodadau padana karanam.
Kriti mahodadau padana karanam.
Palama shashvatam ghati nirodhakam.
Palama shashvatam ghati nirodhakam.
Kriti maha udadau patana karanam. Phalam ashashvatam ghati nirodhakam. See, each word in this stanza is very, very powerful, very important. Now, Bhagavan is talking about karma. What is karma? Karma means what? We perform some actions in the world outside. Because of it, either we enjoy or we suffer. Is that not so? If our actions are noble, good, then it's called as punya karma. So it is said we enjoy the fruits of punya. What is that? Sukha, happiness. And when we do terrible things in the world outside, it may be wonderful for some time, but it is called as papa karma, sinful actions. It's called in our day-to-day, religious parlance. It is called as papa. And what is the fruit? What is the reaction? We suffer. Dukkha. So this is called as karma. So what he says here, this karma is patana karanam. Patana means to fall. Patana karanam means it is a cause for our downfall. Hare Rama, all these days I have been thinking, these karmas are wonderful. It is going to really take me somewhere. Is that not so? When I work hard, I may reach a position, I may reach a stage where everybody appreciates me. And something I have achieved in my life. But he says, patana karanam. It is the sole reason for your downfall. Hare Rama, how is it? And not only that, kriti maha udadau patana karanam. Maha udadau means in the great ocean of karma, you fall. Kriti means karma. The karma is compared to an ocean. Maha udadau. Patana karanam. So, you fall in this ocean of karma. Muttaltanama. Foolishly, when you act in the world outside, you fall in the ocean of karma. Why? Why? You have come here because you have done some karma in your past lives. If you have done something good, then here you are comfortable, enjoying life. Occasionally you suffer also. Everybody goes through everything. But you have done a lot of papa, then you struggle here. You suffer here for no reason. You don't know why I am suffering, but you suffer. But everybody is enjoying. Why am I suffering? We don't know. That's why they say, because of your past karmas, we don't know. So if you have done so much of punya karma, you would have gone to heavens or whatever. They say, no. So much of papa, you would have gone to hell. Only since because you have done both, mixture of both, you are here in this world. That's what Mahatmas say. So therefore, we enjoy and also we suffer. Because of punya, we enjoy. Papa, we suffer. You understand? Because of karma, we have come here. And then, instead of exhausting these karmas, we further do more and more karmas. See, karma means what? See, please remember, please understand clearly. With the idea that I am the doer, I am the enjoyer, this is karma actually. When you do such actions in the world, then you become the doer. Accordingly, you have to enjoy the fruits of your own actions. So here, you enjoy here and you are happy about it. And other times you suffer and you blame God. God, why are you doing this to me? Oh, you have done it. What can he do? So, why it is patana karanam? If you analyze the karmas, or Vedanta Shastra says, see, please follow it carefully. Ajnana, kama, karma. This is a circle. Ajnana means what? The ignorance. For some reason, we feel we are incomplete. We feel we are very limited. Actually, it is not so. We are Purnam. We are complete and we are fulfilled always. That is our true nature. What is the ignorance? Somehow we feel, I am incomplete. I am incomplete. there is something lacking in me. I don't know what. This is the feeling. This is called as ignorance. And then comes kama, the desire. Desire means what? I have to do certain things, enjoy certain things, or accumulate certain things so that I become complete. See, our Gurudev Swami Chimyanji used to very humorously say, a young man was living his life. He was very happy. He was earning, he was spending, going along with his friends. He was very happy. One day a thought came to him. Why am I single? Then he thought, I should find a girl. Then starts the samsara. I should find a girl, a suitable girl. What is a suitable girl? A good girl. What is a good girl? We don't know what all those mean. He starts his mind. So, if he feels very complete, very full and happy within, he is happy. Why should I seek anybody? I am myself happy, enjoying my life. Suddenly, a funny thought enters his mind. Why am I alone? Suffering in this world. He is not suffering, he is enjoying. But still he feels, why am I like this? See, the Upanishads say, even God thought that way, it seems. Why am I single? So kamayata. Then he created this world. So this person, he thinks, why am I not like this alone? I should find a partner. Then comes the kama, means a desire. Desire means what? I want. This is desire. Then you cannot be peaceful. You cannot remain quiet. See, as long as you are, not having any desire, you are peaceful and comfortable. Once when the desire comes, you have to work on it. It will push you. So, ajnana, kama, and then comes karma, actions. You have to find a girl. You have to run. In India, I tell you, my God, they take this horoscope and they go to a shastri or whatever. Gone, everything gone. And not only they take a second opinion also. Like they go to doctors and take second opinion. The first fellow says something, second fellow says something opposite. We don't understand really. And they say 40%, 50%, 70%. So, karma means what? He has to find somebody, he has to do something. So, this is what. Then, even if you succeed, even if you achieve, then the mind is not quiet. It wants to repeat it. See, if you enjoy something, you want to repeat it. If you enjoy an ice cream, wonderful. Next time also you want the ice cream. Next time also you go to the same place, you want the same, again and again you want it. See, this is called as vasanas. Vasana means what? A seed is left behind. After the experience is over, it doesn't go just like that. A seed is left behind. See, in Tamil words, it is so beautiful. In the Sanskritam, the idea is not very explicit, but in Tamil Upadesa Undiyar, it is very explicit. It says, Vinayin vizhaivu vizhivutru vittai Vinaikadal vilthidum undipara Vidu taral illai undipara. Here Bhagavan says, Vinayin vizhaivu. Once when the karma is done, it doesn't go just like that. See, it gives you happiness or sorrow, but it doesn't go like that. Vizhivutru means it ends, but vittai, it leaves a seed behind. What is that seed? That seed is called as vasanas. An impression in the mind. The taste which lingers, the impression in the mind, it leaves and then it goes. So that impression will not keep quiet. It will push you again into the same pattern of actions, thoughts and actions. See, you must have sung very beautifully in a stage, let us say. People applaud you so much. You enjoy that. And then the impression is, aha, this is a wonderful thing. The next time also you want to sing. Why? You want that applause. You want that applause. So this pushes you again and again to seek more sabhas. Sabha, you know, in India, in music season, they become great gods, the secretary of the sabha. So it pushes you again and again and again. So once we talk, give discourses, people appreciate, that becomes a vasana. Again and again you want to go on talking. You know what? In Ulladu Narpada Anubandham, Bhagavan calls this as a disease. He says, Sindai Vai Noi. He says there is a peculiar disease for these scholars, for these teachers. That disease is called a Sindai Vai Noi. Sindai means mind, Vai means tongue. There is a disease where they have to speak everything, whatever comes in their mind. Sindai Vai Noi. Bhagavan is very, very tough. So therefore, Vidivitru Vittai, vasanas are created. Then again it creates a lot of desire in you. And then you have to act in the world outside. Then once again the vasanas, once again the desire, once again the action. Like the vicious circle. So you have fallen into this ocean of samsara and there is no sort of coming out of it. Kriti maha udadau padana karanam. You fall. Phalam ashashvatam. See, this is also very important. Phalam ashashvatam means the enjoyment or sorrow or whatever experience you go through, that is called as phalam. Ashashvatam. It is fleeting. Not shashvatam. Once you go through an experience, it's a very wonderful experience. You say. But it remains only for a few seconds. Then it goes. Then to gain the same experience, you have to put in a lot of effort and then you have to gain that experience. Phalam ashashvatam. I tell you, this is sorrow. When you have to again and again put in efforts to echo out some happiness in the world outside, it is sorrow. That's why Buddha said, Sarvam Shanikam Sharvam, Skanikam Shanikam Sarvam Dukkham Dukkham. Whatever is limited is perishable. Whatever is perishable is Dukkham only. The limited can never give us fullest satisfaction. So, phalam ashashvatam. So, you have to put in all efforts once again. And then, after great efforts, you may enjoy, but it goes. What is the use? There's so much of effort. You have bought a house. And then relationships like wife, children. And then you do this, do that. One day you die. Everybody has to die. Yeah. Everything goes. Everything goes. We don't know. But these Egyptians, they thought they can carry everything with them. You know that? So they built a pyramid and then they put everybody, even the servants, everybody. They thought they can somehow smuggle everybody into the other world. Even a small needle you cannot smuggle into the other world. Nothing comes with you. Imagine how much of efforts they have put in to build this empire. And everything is gone within a second. My God, it's very unfair. Yeah, phalam ashashvatam. But Swamiji, we are enjoying for 20, 30 years, 40 years. What is 20, 30 years, 40 years? Are we enjoying really? That's another question. Dukkhalayam ashashvatam, says Krishna. In Gita, he says, this is Dukkhalayam and ashashvatam. Phalam ashashvatam. See, this is the secret of karma. It is ashashvatam. Whatever results you may get, it is ashashvatam. Meaning, it goes also. It doesn't remain. See, that is why Nachiketa said, you keep all this artam partam with you, all the songs and dance with you. I don't want, because tomorrow it may not be. is so fleeting. I don't want all this. I want only that which will last forever. What is that? That is the truth. Atma, the self. That is what he was inquiring about. Nachiketas in Kathopanishad. Phalam ashashvatam. So therefore, once again you have to put in efforts. Once again you have to echo that happiness. Once again that leaves the vasanas. You cannot keep quiet. Once again you have to go run after it. That is the end. This is a vicious circle. As long as this ignorance is there in your mind, that I need something from the world outside, you will run only. Only when you find the Puranata inside, there everything ends. Till then we go on running after something or other. Phalam ashashvatam. இன்பத்திலேயே இருக்கிறது துன்பத்தின் வித்து. Meaning the seed of sorrow is in the joy only. How? We want the joy to remain always. That is the seed of the sorrow. It will never remain. We have to live together like this. Yedi janmama. For the 7 lives we have to be husband and wife. How can it be? One life la husband wife ande padada padu. Nothing remains. In this world, please understand, nothing remains. Thank God. Everything goes. Agamaha apayinaha anityaha tam titikshasva bharata. So therefore, this is pathana karanam. You fall into this ocean of action. By performing action, you are expecting some results, favorable results. If you get it, it doesn't stop there. You want it again. You want it again. Imagine the pleasures also, what we seek in the world outside. We are not satisfied totally. For some time we are satisfied. After a few days we want it again. 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 We run after it. Like a mirage water. We run after it, but we find it nothing there. So we run. Phalam ashashvatam. Ghati nirodhakam. Nirodhakam means it is the greatest obstacle. It stops you from attaining the highest. Gati means that sadgati, that moksha or whatever, liberation. Nirodhakam meaning what? It stops you from attaining that highest. This action, selfish, desire prompted actions, ghati nirodhakam, it will not allow you to reach the highest. It will keep you always here only, in this samsara only. So therefore, oh Tarugavanat Rishis, you have got so much of faith in karma. You think karma is everything. I am performing, I am enjoying. I am performing, I am enjoying. Actually, are you the doer? Can you control everything in this world? No. You cannot control anything in this world. If you get hiccups, can you control? Hiccups, I tell you, some people get hiccups for days together. They really don't know what to do with it. In Bhagavan's time it happened. A devotee was getting hiccups for days together. And then Bhagavan gave a medicine also, it seems. He prescribed a sort of Ayurvedic medicine and it stopped. So nothing is in our hand actually. And we do not know why things go wrong in our life. Even the doctors, they don't know. Why it happened, we really don't know. Why cancer? We don't know. It has come. We know, we have diagnosed it. But why? We don't know really. Why heart attack? Because there is a heart. You don't know. 40-year-old, 50-year-old suddenly he goes. They say, because you smoke, you get this, you get. That fellow is living for 90 years. But this fellow who is a teetotaler, who is, very, very good habits, really goes. So we don't know really actually what's happening here, we don't know. That's why it is not in your hands. So you are not the doer. And not only that, whatever actions you perform, is it supreme? No, it is keeping you here only, running always. You are not achieving anything because phalam ashashvatam. Whatever phala, whatever gains you make, it is not permanent. It just goes. So therefore, what are you talking? Not only that, gati nirodhakam, it will not give you sadgati. So Lord, what should be done now? It's very discouraging, right? All these years we have been taught, study well, study, you have to study. Why? Then only you can enter into a great, good college. That kind of universities you can enter into. Then you can get a good job, great job. Then you can live like this, you can live like that, blah. We have been running. But after achieving all those things, now we find, my God, once again I'm in the same, that, what they call, the same place. I have not found that completeness, that fulfillment. Still I want something more. Something more. Then what is this? Then I compare with others and say, no, I am nowhere there. It goes on like that. But the idea is what? This mind creates this samsara. It wants something. When it achieves also, it is not satisfied. It wants more and more and more. Then you run. And where you reach, nowhere. And then comes the old age, disease and death. It comes to everybody. And then the cycle continues. So, this is ocean of samsara, you fall in, and there is no way out. So we bring in lot of papa mutai. Pavangal sumandu varum. Instead of exhausting, we accumulate more and more of papa. And where we go, we don't know where we go also. See, imagine, we do not know from where we have come, and we do not know where we are going also. Now we know we are here, but we do not know what is happening here also. Imagine, we do not know where from we have come actually. Suddenly we have come. Where we are going, we don't know really. Even as an individual, as a universe also. And what's happening, nobody knows. Can anybody stop this? I don't think so. So therefore, he says, phalam ashashvatam gati. So what are you talking about? Karma. Karma. What is this karma? This is not the way out. Then what to be done? How to come out of this? Then Bhagavan gives a way out. Whatever Lord Krishna has spoken, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan repeats. Ishwararpitam nechaya kritam.
Ishwararpitam nechaya kritam.
Chitta shodhakam mukti sadhakam.
Chitta shodhakam mukti sadhakam.
Ishwararpitam nechaya kritam.
Ishwararpitam nechaya kritam.
Chitta shodhakam mukti sadhakam.
Chitta shodhakam mukti sadhakam.
Very clear, very straightforward. See, you need not even read the commentary or anything. You not even hear to any discourses. If you split these words, you understand the meaning. Ishvara arpitam. Therefore, how you have to function in the world outside, how you have to do your karmas. Ishvara arpitam. Offering everything unto the Lord. Shri Krishnarpanam, Brahmarpanam. As an offering unto the Lord, you have to perform all your actions. Ishvara arpitam. Whenever, whatever you perform, whatever actions you perform. See, you may be a surgeon performing surgeries. You may be a teacher teaching. Whatever. You have to have this bhavana in your heart. Ishvara arpitam. It's all offered unto the Lord. Nallado kettado ella avanake samarpanam. With this attitude of offering unto the Lord. Ishvara arpitam. See, when we do puja, how do you do? You take flower and you offer it at the Lord's feet. Om Shivaya Namaha. So like that you take a flower and you offer at his feet. Similarly, all the actions, whatever you do, you should do it as an offering unto his feet. O Lord, this action is offered at your feet. Whatever is good or bad, everything is offered at your feet. Ishvara arpitam. Na ichchaya kritam. I am doing this action not for my own ichcha, not for self-aggrandizement. Na ichchaya. Why I am doing this action? As an offering unto you. Lokakshemam. Lokakshemam. Meaning for the welfare of the world. As a worship of the Lord, I am doing this action. See, when you are performing a surgery also, you are doing it for the patient, but you can offer it to the Lord. Saying, this is my way of worshipping you, O Lord. Because I have been given this knowledge. You only have given this knowledge to me. And this person who is lying here is also your Amsha only. And whatever I am doing is doing it for you only. With this idea of offering unto the Lord. See, anyway you will get your salary or whatever. That is one thing. But the bhavana should be, yes, that is there for my sustenance. That is all there. But I am doing it for you, O Lord. So when you are offering to the Lord, you cannot offer anything. Only the best of flowers you pick and choose and then you offer. Like that, whatever you do it to perfection because it is offering to the Lord. You understand? See, I am doing it only for myself. Myself means what? There comes money. Then the mind is corrupted. Then everything goes wrong. Yes, money is coming, that is one thing. But still, I am doing it for the Lord. I should give my best. Only the best things we should offer to the Lord. Na ichchaya kritam. Not for my self-fulfillment I am doing this. As an worship I am doing this. Like that, if you learn to do your actions, Ishvara arpitam na ichchaya kritam. Chitta shodhakam. That purifies the mind. Shodhana means purification. Chitta means mind. That purifies the mind. This is very important. Mind means, purifying the mind means what? It reduces the vasanas, the seeds, which is already there. So all these vasanas slowly, it's exhausted. That is called Chitta Shodhakam. And that is Mukti Sadhakam. That takes you to the highest. The selfish karma done with lot of arrogance, egoistic attitude, Gati Nirodhakam. You understand? Gati Nirodhakam. It will not allow you to reach the highest. But this one, Ishwararpidam Naya Ichchaya Kritam, that is Chitta Shodhakam Mukti Sadhakam. that leads you to the liberation. How it leads? Slowly your vasanas, it reduces, your mind quietens, and then your heart melts in devotion to the Lord. And then your meditation deepens, everything happens. When the mind is pure, then there is devotion to the Lord. When the mind is not pure, there is no devotion to it. There is only a business dealing with the Lord. When the mind is pure, the mind melts in devotion to the Lord. And then when the mind is pure, that mukshutva, the longing for the highest, increases. And you understand scriptures. And your meditation deepens. And then slowly you reach the highest. So, the purification of mind is everything. By performing actions as an offering unto the Lord. See, this is very easy action, not very difficult. Any action or very important decision you take or an action you are going to perform, for a second you remember the Lord. And mentally you say, "Oh Lord, Krishna Arpanam," or whatever Lord, Shiva Arpanam. Everything is offered unto you. So what happens? You are the real doer. I am just your instrument in your hand. Oh Lord, you take care. This is the idea. So you get confidence and your mind quietens because the Lord only takes care of everything. I am just an instrument. Whatever is His will, thine will be done. Thine will be done. Not mine, not mine. Then that, anxiety, that nervousness, everything goes. Because He is the doer. I am just an instrument. And when something happens, then you can say confidently, He was the doer. So whatever happens, it belongs to Him, not to me. So the mind remains, balanced. Nallado kettado, good or bad, once again offered to Him only. Because He was the doer, so it is offered unto Him. So we remain quiet and we remain manam thalumbam irkalam. Mind becomes equanimous. So this is called as purification of mind. See? Imagine when your mind is very quiet, very clear about things, your productivity goes up. And not only that, you become very innovative. You become very spontaneous. See? When your mind is agitated, confused, then everything goes wrong. You cannot take right decisions. And you cannot give your 100%. See? So this is Karma Yoga. Ishvara arpitam, na ichchaya kritam. Oh Lord, everything is offered. But I don't believe in God. Then what to do? Yeah, I don't believe in God. What? Do you believe in yourself? That's what Bhagavan asks. Yes, I believe in myself. You find out who you are. I know myself, you don't know yourself. You find out who you are. If you find out really, sincerely, you will find this I is a myth. Actually, we call the Puranas as mythology, na? But actually speaking, Bhagavan says this I is a myth. Myth means it is not. It is false means it is not. You imagine it to be. So, are you thinking you are the doer? You find out who you are. When you find out, you are not there. என்ன சுவாமிஜி முழு பூசணிக்காய் எவ்வளவு பெருசா இருக்கேன்? No, you find out. If you really inquire and find out, you find out this I is not. Then if I myself am not, then how can I be the doer? See? I take it for granted that I am, and I am this personality, I am the doer, I am the enjoyer. So, what Bhagavan says, you offer everything unto the Lord. And then with equanimous mind, you function in the world. No, I don't believe in God. Offering to God, I don't believe in God. Very good, you do not believe in God. then you find out who is the doer. You say, I am the doer, I am the doer. No, you find out who is the doer. You try to go within and find out who am I, who is this doer, you will find yourself to be a myth, to be not. Then also you realize that you are not the doer. See? This is Bhagavan. When you come to Bhagavan, he talks in a very nice language, what we can understand. When you too much question, then he says, question thoroughly. Go deep. Question yourself. And find out who you are, what you are. Then also you will find that I am not Nane poi and Anbum poi. I am not, meaning, if I am not, how can I be the doer? You know what? A wonderful thing. I always used to wonder about this. See, in our Sanatana Dharma, we consider Lord Brahmaji to be the creator, right? And Lord Vishnu or Narayana to be the sustainer, right? Who protects everything in the world. And we consider Rudra or Shiva to be the destroyer, right? See, this is a huge, big world, right? If one has to protect this world, how much busy he should be. How much busy he should be. How much should be running here, there, doing this, that, no? But this Narayana is so comfortable, lying down in the milky ocean and with poor Amma, massaging his feet, Mahalakshmi. And he is so relaxed. How come he is so relaxed? If he is a sustainer, protector of everybody, how busy he should be. Imagine if you are a CEO of a company, can you be very relaxed? The stocks are going up, let it go. Going down, let it crash. Can you be like that? But this person who is taking care of the whole world is so peaceful, quiet, relaxed, joyful. How can he be? Because he knew he is not the doer. Huh? That is the secret. Secret is, yes, he is his protector only. The secret is, he knows, I am not the doer. I am not the enjoyer. Everything happens. This is the truth. Everything happens. By the divine power of the Lord, everything happens. It's not that the Lord is also a doer. You ask him, in Gita he says, I am not the doer. He washes his hands. His sannidhi matrena, because of his sannidhi, his presence, everything is activated, everything happens. He need not do anything. Because of his presence, everything happens. Even the great Guru, he need not do anything. In his presence, everything happens. So you are also the same. You are also the self in whose presence everything happens. So if you take this stand that I am the self in whose presence everything happens. If you go and ask the sun, he says, I am not doing anything. In my presence, everything is activated, energized. I am not doing anything. So this is the secret. We think we are the doer and we suffer because of that. When we know that in my presence, divine presence, the holy presence, everything happens. This is the truth actually. Since you are unable to appreciate this truth, it is said, the God. Because of God, everything happens. You are not the doer. See, this is a bhakti language. But when you can appreciate the self, the Brahman, or the truth as one's own self, and if you can be relaxed like Narayana, in my presence, everything happens. It is already programmed. எப்போவோ முடிஞ்ச காரியம். Yoga Swami says. Alpanatla Yoga Swami, a great saint, lived. His famous Mahavakya. எப்போவோ முடிந்த காரியம். It's all over already. Match is already over. So the idea is, you know what? When we can relax saying that in my presence everything happens. I am not the doer, I am not the enjoyer. In my presence is not this body mind. As the pure self, in the presence, everything happens according to its subhava. It's a beautiful way to look at it. Once when you take the doership, Paramanir pirindiv உலகினை தலையில் பற்றியான் பெற்றது போதும். When I forget I am one with the Lord, when I become a separate entity, and when I start carrying this world on my head, Paramanir pirindu இவ்வுலகினை தலையில் யான் பற்றியான் பெற்றது போதும். Oh Lord, I am suffering because of that, thinking that I have to carry everything on my head, because I am the doer. I have to carry everything on my head. Then we suffer. See how beautiful it is. Paramana maruna chalav. Oh Lord, you give me a boon, a blessing, that I will not forget you. You will not keep me away from your feet. This is the prayer. So therefore, when we think we are away or separate from God or that truth or the presence, and we think ourselves to be the agent, the doer, yes, we have to suffer. If we think ourselves to be just the presence, not the doer or enjoyer, then there is only bliss. If you are unable to appreciate this, then you say everything is God's will, God is the doer, and I am just an instrument. This is bhakti language, because this is only people can appreciate. When I say, in my presence everything happens, people wonder, what is this? In his presence everything happens. Is he proclaiming himself to be God? No. So jnana is a beautiful thing, but if you cannot appreciate, then bhakti language is really beautiful. So here Bhagavan uses the bhakti language. You understand what I am saying? So Ishwararpitam na ichchayakrtam. See, when you can really take it in your mind that thine will be done, not mine, not mine. Oh Lord, whatever is your will, let it happen. This is pure surrender. Unishtam enishtam. Whatever is your will, it is my will. Inbu adu ennuyiriraye. That is joy for me. Like that, if we can surrender unto Him, then I tell you, everything will fall in place. So you try this. We have not tried this actually. When we really surrender to the Lord and leave it to Him, everything falls in place. Not according to our liking or according to our wish, according to His plan, but that is very auspicious. This is what we have to appreciate. That is very auspicious actually. See, initially it may be very difficult to accept, but at the end we find that is very auspicious for us. So therefore, it is beautifully said, Ishwararpitam na ichchayat. This is the way to go. Ishwararpitam. Everything is offered. I am not the doer. He is the doer and everything is offered unto Him. I am not the enjoyer. It is His and His prasad, everything. Like that, if we go on living in this spirit, this is called as karma yoga in Bhagavad Gita. And then the mind is purified. What happens? Mind is purified. When the mind is purified, it settles down. When the mind is confused, agitated, it runs in the world seeking something. But when mind is pure and clear and very quiet, it settles down in the heart. In the heart, there is great bliss, not in the world. In the heart, there is all bliss. So when the mind quietens and it settles down in the heart, there is bliss. There is fulfillment. When the mind rushes out seeking something in the world outside, that is only confusion, that is only agitation. And we are torn apart. So this is the idea. We will read once again the 3 verses, what we have learned today. Kasturajñaya prapyate palam.
Kasturajñaya prapyate palam.
Karma kim param karma tajjadam.
Karma kim param karma tajjadam.
Kruti mahodadau patana karanam.
Kruti mahodadau padana karanam.
Palama shashvatam ghati nirodhakam.
Palama shashvatam ghati nirodhakam.
Ishwararpitam nechaya kritam.
Ishwararpitam nechaya kritam.
Chitta shodhakam mukti sadhakam.
Chitta shodhakam mukti sadhakam.
So these 3 verses form the essence of Karma Yoga. From the 4th verse onwards, Bhagavan is going to reveal what is the Bhakti Yoga, how to worship the Lord, how to uplift ourselves through devotion. That is what he is going to reveal from 4th onwards till 10th verse. Is Bhakti Yoga. And then starts the Raja Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga. Right? So every day we will see one by one. And tomorrow morning, 6:30 to 7:30, I am going to come here and sit quietly in meditation. If you people feel like want to come and sit, you can. So whoever has got time, because it's all distance now, I know. Whoever has got time, whoever has got inclination, can come and sit here quietly. If required, I will give some guided help for the meditation. If not, we can sit quiet. And after that, see, every day I am doing this Guru Paduka Puja. Wherever I go, I am doing, because it's my own sadhana. So 7:30 to 8:10, we will be doing the Guru Paduka Puja. Here only. There is a beautiful puja room here. So you can participate if you have time, once again. If you have time, if you have got time, and if you are relaxed, you can participate in the Guru Paduka Puja also. So 6:30 to 7:30, we will sit quiet here. 7:30 to 8:10, we will have some Guru Paduka Puja. Okay. So this is what is the plan. Evening, again 7 to 8:30. 7 to 8:30 is our talk. And before that, 5-10 minutes, we will have some bhajans, all those things. And please pass on this to your friends also, the like-minded people. Let them also come and attend. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. You want to say something or some announcement?